Hello everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to talk about Stellar Blade concerning the fact that the PC version is now available. In Stellar Blade, you play as Eve, who is, I think one best word to describe her would be an android, sent by Mother Spear to fight against the alien invaders known as the Naytibas, and reclaim Earth for humanity. The gameplay plays like a combination of a Souls-like and a hack and slash. The Souls-like elements are the typical stuff. You have an enemy, you analyze the enemy's patterns, you parry, you dodge, you res the pick-up on fire, which respawns the enemies. Typical stuff. But what makes it different is the hack and slash element, in which it's much faster than what typical Souls-like is meant to be. There's also combos and abilities that look like something you'd see from Devil May Cry. So it's pretty fun, all things considered. And now we go to the weaker aspect of it. Its narrative. Its narrative, I would say, is not very original. But this is an issue that the creators themselves are aware of, as the director of Stellar Blade, Kim Hyung-Tea, admits that his criticism regarding the story is valid, and that the team had plans for a greater volume of cutscenes and to further put emphasis on the narrative, which would apparently have supplemented the world building and the characters' backstories. But due to high costs and burden of producing cutscenes, they had to remove many of them. And it was this decision that made them barely able to complete the game. Which makes me think that the game had some sort of deadline, which will explain why a lot of the scenes felt rushed, at least for me. But there is hope for improvements. Throughout last year, SHIFTUP did say that a sequel would be under consideration depending on where the game went. And since the game was a wild success, this has urged them to begin development for a new game and is planned to release around 2027. But whether or not they're actually going to improve on the story, we'll just have to wait and see. And now we head to the area I have mixed feelings about. The world design. The world in the game is quite chaotic, and it seems to be intentionally made this way. As I was playing the games, I've encountered many ambushes, traps, and even some bugs. Whether or not this was intentional, it's still a bit much, and many players had complaints about it. So they might want to turn it down for the next game. And now for the music. Considering the fact the game was inspired by Nier Automata, the composer, Hyomin Cho, did a very good job making the soundtrack feel like Nier. For those of you who might not be aware, music plays an integral part in the gaming experience. I'll leave a link in the description so you can listen to the music for yourselves. I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for listening.